All right, people. It's DSD Informed. I'm gonna jump right into this because this is some crazy stuff going on. First of all, I want to say I do not condone violence unless necessary. Two, women, stop provoking these men to these abusive points. No, I do not say that a man has his rights to put his hands on a woman, and I say that no woman has her rights to put her hands on a man unless it's in a self-defense nature. If you are being attacked, whether you're male or female, and I'm gonna get people to disagree with me on this, but whether you're male or female being attacked, you have the right to defend yourself. I don't care who the attacker is. If you are being seriously attacked and your life is pretty much being threatened, then you have the right to defend yourself. Now, to kick into what it comes about is the fact that you got these two videos that are everywhere of men laying their hands on women. One little more justifiable than the other. No, excuse me. One is way more justifiable than the other. The other one is not justified at all, but in small part. Really like a couple of percent. The Cleveland bus driver incident, I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. Almost everybody has seen it. She pretty much had that coming. See, this is what I'm talking about with the self-defense issue. One, I'm a bus driver and you're arguing with me. I have passengers. I'm in a situation where a lot of lives are at stake while I'm doing this. And you want to disturb me and bring all this heat to my situation. I don't need that. And then she goes as far as to attack him physically. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard somebody or I read it somewhere say that she spit on him. Even more so, spitting on somebody is almost as bad as hitting them. And depending on how you hit somebody, I think spitting on them is worse. Because you spitting? Come on, man. So I didn't see the whole uppercut situation, excuse me. I didn't see coming. I did not foresee him hitting her like he did. But I honestly say that that situation went down how I felt it should have went down. I honestly felt like it would have been worse. It felt like it would have been worse had it been somebody else. Had that been a younger guy with some more energy, some more oomph in him, some more fight in him, I think the situation could have got pretty bad for her. Now, this second part, this Lil Reese situation, I shake my hand, I face palm and shake my head. And I don't really know what to say other than that. That was a punk move. That was just bull crap. It was unnecessary. You see what I'm saying? For old boy to go in on her like that, the way that he did, for whatever reason, was just ridiculous. And for anybody that hasn't seen the situation, long story short, male and female are arguing about whatever. He makes some threats, she talks some junk, her friend talks some junk. Everybody standing around watching like this isn't happening. He makes some low threat about gunplay or shooting in that area. She goes as far as to counteract, which is, you know what I'm saying, just like, my gun bigger than yours. Like, yo, I got a gun, my gun bigger than yours. If I'm not mistaken, the word, she was like, he said something about, yo, I start shooting up in here. And she was like, they ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. So again, taunting, pushing towards the situation. And he pushes her in the face. And like split second later, he starts mauling her. And I'm talking like mauling her. Works her back around the room. Mind you, this whole thing going on, nobody steps up to do anything. It's a house full of people, male and female. And I want to say it was only a few females. It was mostly guys in there. No man in that room flinched to stop this abuse on this female. At that very point, I lost respect for everybody. The fact that you're letting these two people argue anyway is just ridiculous. It's horrible. But the fact that you sit there and watch it, if I'm not mistaken, I kind of popped the video back and forth a little bit to see what was going on. If I'm not mistaken, there's blood on the floor, which of course, if you see this beat down she took, you can see where the blood comes from. But the fact of the matter is, there's blood on the floor. Like, this girl is really like leaking out. And nobody is doing anything about it. Her friend comes around and she's like, wait, stop. First of all, if you're with your friends and some stuff jumps off, screw that stop stuff. My boys know if I'm in some trouble, you start cracking skulls open. We'll have a conversation about what went down later. And even worse, if you're already there. Her friend was there with her when the assault started. And it's like, yo, the only thing you can do is try to get over her body and prevent his foot. Yes, he started stomping the girl. Excuse me. While she was on the ground. Her friend is kind of doing this little stop type thing while he's still trying to stop her. Grab a bottle, a DVD, like a DVD player, TV, a lamp, a cup, something like a mug, like a glass ceramic type mug that's hard, and start swinging because your friend is getting killed. This is battery. Like, this is almost attempted murder. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous, and nobody stops it. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, a couple of guys in the background are even rooting this dude on, like egging him to continue the beating that's at hand. Really? This is what we're doing now. This is what goes down now. Like, this is what's cool. And I want to point out two situations here. I want to point out two things. One, women, stop acting crazy. Stop it. I know some women gonna sit back and they're gonna disagree with me on this. Y'all gonna feel some type of way. So be it. People feel some type of way about everything that I say. But one, stop it. Stop trying to be so buck out here. Really, because there's some guys out here that don't give a daggone, they don't give a damn about you being a female. You know the old saying, if you can give a lick, you can take a lick. So if you're gonna sit here and you're gonna talk junk, you're going to sit here and you're going to be all up in a man's face like Kevin Hart was talking about. Don't act crazy. And then when dude haul off on you, now you want to scream bloody murder. Just stop. Stop with the nonsense. If dude want to feel buck about himself, he want to feel great about himself because he bagged you down, so be it. Because it seems like you all are the ones losing in this situation. At the end of the day, you're the ones on the ground getting stomped out and people are trying to yell, that's a female. Or stop kicking my friend. But you help push the situation along. And more so, dudes, stop with the nonsense, man. Really. This is like me just telling you, man, it's a punk move. Unless you are being attacked. And I know some females out here that can throw hands. I've seen it myself. I've seen some females that can get down with the best of them. Small, big, and everything. Like, don't think it's just one size out here. Ghetto, hood, whatever you want to call them. I've seen some proper chicks to do the same thing. I know some females that can get out here and thump and rumble with some guys. So don't think for 1 minute, dudes, that you just going to get over on a female because she's a female. That whole I won't hit a female thing, that went out the window a long time ago. And I can even use my brother as an example. My brother used to get bullied by a girl in school. Used to come home crying. This is a story they told me. My mother told him, you know what, stop that. Because she raised him not to hit the girl. So he wouldn't hit her. So now he's getting bullied. See how that goes? You know, somebody posted up a thing about, in society, we show women and we train women how not to get raped. How this is how you avoid raping. Rather than just teaching men how not to assault and rape women. See what I'm saying? In society, we've taught young boys, don't hit a girl. It's wrong to hit a girl. No matter what happens, don't hit a girl. You even got men that are so righteous where they won't hit a woman no matter what the situation is. No, you just restrain her. You hold her back. Da da da. Now, if you some big old brawly dude or you got like some extreme power, yeah, don't hit no female because you got to kill her. But the average everyday dude, I don't even condone you hitting her. But if you're being attacked, assaulted, yeah, like old girl jumping on the bus driver, that was assault. She jumped on him. Started swinging. Yeah, he got the right to hop up and throw their hands with her because she brought it to him. But in this case, man, everybody just got to chill out. Really. Because we're living in a time, man, and where they don't care no more. They condone this violence. They celebrate this violence. Which is why I'm telling women to stop doing this. Excuse me. Stop egging men on and stop pushing the situation. Yeah, I know you want to try to prove you're not scared and everything like that. But I'm sure there's been many a fight where two men and two women were about to fight, and neither one of them was scared of the other person, but somebody got beat up. Your ability to hold your own has nothing to do with you being fearful. So we really got to stop this, man. This violent situation is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, the easiest way to stop it is just to stop it. Women don't egg them on. Men, don't even argue with them. A woman makes you mad, walk off. Leave her alone. Because you can't win. If you beat her up and win the fight, you become the bad guy. You're probably going to prison. Women doing all that, you can mess around and get knocked out like these women are doing. Now, you got some people that just don't care. You got some men that just going to punch you in the nose because water is wet. He's going to bloody your nose every day because he got in the shower, turned it on full blast, and got out the shower wet. He's going to fight you for it. But the rest of us, some of us don't even want to even be considered around you in the fate of hitting you and everything like that. But you do push it. You push it. Had that been a male in the room with him having that same argument, the exact same situation, had that been a male, everybody would been like, it was wrong for him to do that. But everybody would have thought it was justified. Like, yo, man, dude was all up in his face talking crazy, da 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 da. Had it been another female that she was talking to, everybody would have been somewhat justified. Now, again, you would have said it's wrong for the way that they handled the situation, but you would have felt a little bit at ease about it because it was male on male, female on female. No, that's not the world we live in at all. The way I see it is, we just avoid everything. Arguments start to build up, you leave me alone. Period. That's how it goes. And shout out to every guy out there that is like myself. Like I said, I wouldn't hit a female unless I was ultimately pushed to. That's the way I was raised. And that comes from my mother. My mother raised me that way. And she talks to my cousins that way too. Don't let no man beat on you, but at the same time, don't go around beating on the man. Because if he punch you in your face and you've been punching on him and kicking him and scratching and slapping on him, you kind of had that coming. Because after a while, that barrier of male and female gets thrown away. And now you are just a person hitting on me. And we just gotta stop it, man. Like, it really just has to go. We can't keep doing this. It's ridiculous. It's really sad. And how do you think this looks to kids? How do you think this looks to kids? Mommy beating on daddy. Daddy beating on mommy. So now you raise a generation of children who thinks it's okay to just go around slapping on people, whether it's male or female. It's ridiculous, man. Dudes, really, we got to get better. We got to get better. We got to save these for the fight and the struggle. Period. Sisters, same thing. Save it for the struggle. Stop fighting each other. It's ridiculous, man. But this is supposed to be short, and I just got on the soapbox, man, because it really bothered me. I was really upset about it, and I just found it ridiculous that this is going on. I seen a dude on another time, some like a year or two back. He hauled off and he put the hands to this female. It was ridiculous. It made no sense. But again, that's the kind of world we live in. Women, stop jumping in these men's faces. Men, leave these women alone. The only time you should be putting your hands on anybody is in love or in defense. Other than that, stop the nonsense, man. Be easy. DS, I'm out.